Video title: The Looming Storm, a Plea for Humanity over Rubble. Segment 1. The Fragility of Peace and Renewed Threat. The precious peace, so desperately sought, now hangs by a thread. An agonizing stalemate persists in a land already scarred by unimaginable loss, centered on the return of those who can no longer speak for themselves, the fallen. Threats of resuming military action loom, the consequence of this single, unresolved issue. Segment 2. The Israeli Imperative. No one left behind and sacred burial. For Israel, this demand is rooted in profound national and religious imperatives. The unwavering principle of no one left behind is a covenant between the state and its citizens. In Jewish tradition, everybody is sacred, demanding a proper burial to grant families the closure to mourn. This isn't just a political stance, it is a deeply personal, cultural, and spiritual obligation. Segment 3. The Gazan Reality, Rubble and Obstacles to Retrieval. Yet, in Gaza, the grim reality is a landscape of unimaginable destruction. Hamas and humanitarian agencies contend that bodies are buried under an overwhelming labyrinth of rubble, the very consequence of the conflict itself. Locating and retrieving remains in such conditions is a monumental task, made nearly impossible without heavy equipment and safe, extended access. Segment 4. The Moral Dilemma, Dead versus Living, Peace versus Demands. This stark contrast creates a profound moral dilemma. Do we risk plunging an already devastated region back into full-scale war, causing countless more casualties among the living in the pursuit of the deceased? The pursuit of justice for the dead is paramount, but at what cost to those who are still struggling to survive, to rebuild, to find a semblance of peace in a land shattered by conflict? Segment 5. The Humanitarian Solution, an immediate, specialized effort. The path forward cannot be through more death. The solution must be to neutralize the obstacle, the rubble itself. We urge mediators to establish a humanitarian corridor for retrieval. This means immediately enforcing a targeted extension of the ceasefire, granting unhindered access for specialized neutral agencies like the Red Cross or UN to operate with the necessary heavy machinery. All parties must provide full intelligence to pinpoint locations. The priority is clear: allow the neutral experts to dig, locate, and return the fallen, thereby removing the trigger for further war. Segment 6. The Call for Humanity. To the leaders, to the mediators, and to the world. The lives of the living should not be staked against the remains of the fallen. To use the unretrieved bodies as justification for renewed bombardment is to allow the tragic cycle of violence to begin again. A cycle that will only create more rubble, more unrecoverable dead, and zero peace. Our shared humanity demands a better path. Let us prioritize the act of retrieval, not the threat of violence. Let the world come together to build this humanitarian bridge of the fallen. By honoring the dead with dignity, we pave the only way forward for the living, a pathway built on cooperation, not destruction. Secure the recovery. Secure the peace.